Folks, welcome back into the flight deck. We're on the ground here at Charleston, West Virginia, where we left off. Airplane is still deboarding behind me, but we have a schedule to keep, and this is a very tight one, so we're just going to hop straight into it and get this flight underway up to Buffalo. Again, this is going to be a continuation flight, so this is also Riptide 6 is our call sign, or Coastal Airways Flight 6. First thing we'll do, get up here, realign the IRSs, go in at ref. We are at Charleston, West Virginia. I know for a fact it doesn't like the gate here, so we'll just take our last position, chuck that in. Charleston, we're heading down, or up to Buffalo. Request flight plan. Yep. This is going to be another real short flight. While that's loading, let me get my OFP and charts all set up correctly. Okay. Going off for runway 05, same as what we came in on. We are Riptide 6. As far as arrival into Buffalo, no stars. But right now, it looks like we're going to plan on 2-3 for Buffalo. And let's see what approach suits us for that. Again, this is going to be a real short flight, so... Okay. So we're probably looking at the RNAV Zulu 23 from Wings. Now, let me just check... what the minima are there, because we do have some weather to contend with. So it'd be 1214. That would give us a margin of about 350 feet. Worst case scenario. I'm alright with that. If it deteriorates in flight, we'll change to the ILS. Or does the ILS have... No, it doesn't. Okay. Hold on. What are we looking at here? Yeah, looks like RNAV Zulu from Wings. We can take the ILS 23 from G, but that would take us a long way out. Trava would put us in a hold. Yeah, alright, let's plan on the RNAV Zulu 23 from... not Wings, Causes. And if the weather deteriorates, we'll change that to the ILS from G. Or Vectors. That'll be directly after JHW, which is correct. Okay, let's walk through it here. And I'm going to tell PAC-X to hurry the heck up.
Are we able to speed up getting our passengers out of the cabin? We'll see what we can do.
And I forgot to turn off the transponder. That's my fault. There. Let's go ahead and set this up here. 40, plan mode. Let's step through our route. JHW causes Beautiful, and that brings us right in onto the departure. So it's very simple route, very short flight. Cool. Bingo bongo bango. That matches my OFP. Let me talk here and get these boarding status check.
We have back there in the cabin?
About another 1 minute.
We're still deboarding.
I'm gonna go ahead and request refueling. Oh, may have just killed the sim with that one. Nope. Alright, we're still here. Had to reset GSX because it bugged out. Let's open it up here, though. And we'll go ahead and request refueling.
Refueling truck is on its way.
And
Please don't load aircraft until
we'll
the fuel
request
truck
catering.
arrives and ask to do it.
Now, I can guarantee you we're not going to make it out of here on time. We never do. As soon as fuel's on board, we will continue. Yeah, we're supposed to leave in 10 minutes, so no way. But it's fine. It is fine. Lots going. We're good. PAC-X boarding.
Catering vehicles are on their way.
And let's see, what do we have as far as a PAX count today? I took the picture I took of our payload numbers. Got 138 PAX. Alright, got that boarding. Let's get GSX doing its thing.
Boarding requested.
It's going to break the jetway. Surprisingly not. Our fuel truck should not be far. Yeah, I see it. So that'll happen all pretty quickly. No.
Passengers boarding starting.
Cool. Menu, FS actions, payload. Let me make sure I have the A cars started, which I do. So what do we say? 138. And in the front we have 4416.
Fuel truck is in position.
Oh, alright. Wants to do the fuel right now.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Fuel on board is going to be 15.3, and the reason why so much is we do have an alternate because the weather at Buffalo right now is kind of and it's scheduled to deteriorate. So just to be safe, because it may go below our minimums for an alternate. Alright, forward is 4416. And aft is going to be 1248. That'll get us by. Start working on our per finite page. Zero fuel weight of 116.8. Plan fuel of 14.8.
I'm doing good.
Reserves of 9.8. Cost index is 60. And that's set by the company, by the way. Another perk of going through coastal. Going up to 350. Winds are 245 at 049. Outside air at top of climb is negative 52. Execute, legs, route data, winds request. My radar just updated. The weather is deteriorating at Buffalo, so we need to get out of here now.
Hello. Thank you.
We may have to end up changing that arrival to an ILS. I'll look at it in the air. Okay. Let's get Top Cat sorted out. Okay, and we're looking at a D rate of 32 degrees. Flaps are still going to be 1. Center of gravity is going to be 15.6. This trim is 7.05. Set that now. Right about there should do. Winds are 310 at 5. Also pretty much a direct crosswind. Slope is down 0.7. B speeds we're looking at is 30, 31, 35. There's that completed. Head up to the overhead here. Start doing our flows. Catering is complete, so we'll head to here, go to our doors. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Aft left. Battery's not discharging. TRs are good. Onto the APU. Fueling should be done by now, so seatbelt signs can come on. We're going to ignition right today. Motor heat's on. Hydraulic pumps are coming on. That looks good. We're going up to 35. And we're landing 727, so we'll go 750 on the alt. That's all kosher. Go ahead and clear the clock here. Get our MCP set up. 35, so 135. Runway heading is 053. No ATC and no departures, so we're going to stick it on up to 35. That's set. Flight Director 1, Master. Flight Director 2, Slave. Alrighty, that looks just about how it needs to. Come down here. It's all kosher. Set our transponder to 2000 since we don't have any ATC online. And that's centered. Cool, I'm going to head outside now and do the walk around. It's all a little bit wonky. Don't mind me, just yoink. Come down here a little bit. Alright, let's do a walk around. Bags should be coming here. Lovely Jamaica 1. This livery is dedicated to the country of Jamaica and is deep in rich history and culture. Doesn't look like we damaged the airplane at all, which is a good sign. Outflow valve is open and not stuck, which is good. Oh, and I'm having view issues. Why is it doing this? Lovely. I don't know why it's doing this. I believe it's probably FS Realistic that's causing it. Yeah, it was. Okay, FS Realistic's out of the question for now. Work our way back on over here. APU looks good. All that looks good. Alright, back to the flight deck. Take a seat. Do our briefing. Takeoff alternates. We don't have any for today. Weather's good out of Charleston. As far as alternates, we do have one alternate into Buffalo because the weather is deteriorating in Buffalo. And our alternate is Pittsburgh. No MELs. No temps have been reviewed. Adverse weather, like I said, everything's good and kosher here in Charleston. Got some low-hanging clouds around and some cells off to the northeast and northwest. There seems to be a cell sitting right around Buffalo, and the weather does seem to be deteriorating and is scheduled to deteriorate, so we have to keep an eye on that. Right now we're scheduled for the Arnav Zulu. If the weather continues to deteriorate below our minimums or below what I feel comfortable flying and getting myself into, we will switch over to the ILS 23 from G and fly that approach. As far as taxi routing, here at Charleston, once we push back, we will start both engines and take Alpha to Alpha 1, hold short there, make our calls, taxi on to 05, flip it around, back taxi, and depart 05. Runway conditions are dry. We have a 5-knot crosswind from our right. As far as rejected takeoff, anything below 80 knots, we'll stop it on the runway or take it off, deal with it there. Anything above 80 knots, fire, fear, or shear, we'll stop it on the runway, find out what we got going on, deal with it, and either exit the runway or evacuate on the runway. Anything above V1, we will deal with it in the air unless the airplane will not fly. In which case, at this airport, we're pretty well screwed. We'll try and land it in the river. That's about all we can do. Clearance is not relevant. ATC is not aligned. We'll say that's obtained. MCP is set. 135, 053, and 350 set. And VHF is 22.8. FMC route has been reviewed. Automation level on departure is going to be heading select, and we will vector to intercept the course to JHW. I will fly that, and at some point I will engage the automation as required. Transition altitude is 18,000 as we are still in the US. That is not relevant. That is my briefing complete. Let me pull up my documentation and I'll make a PAX announcement. Let's see how we're doing on our boarding here. I might want to start the APU.
Are we almost done boarding back there?
Okay, and that confirms that.
Let us know.
APU coming on. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck. This is your captain speaking. Welcome on board to the last leg of this continuation of Coastal Airways Flight 6. We originated down in Miami, went up to Myrtle Beach. Now we're here, and this will be the last leg up to Buffalo, New York. Thank you to those of you who originated in Miami for sticking with it. Alright, on our leg up to Buffalo tonight, we're looking at a flight time of about 56 minutes en route. Coming out of Charleston here, it'll be pretty bumpy as we are in the mountains, and it will be pretty bumpy going into Buffalo as well. Cruise should be pretty smooth. Right now in Buffalo, it is kind of stormy. Looking at a possible snowstorm moving in. Temperature right now is 46 degrees on the ground, and it is overcast. Well, we're going to get things finished up here in the flight deck and get you on your way. Thank you for flying Coastal Airways. Alright, this pack's beefing complete. Boarding's about done. We're going to be waiting on the bags. APU's coming on. Rest of the fuel pumps can come on. Actually, I should have switched this over to 8. Oh, I did switch it over to APU. Okay. What else can I mess with here? Ground power can get out of here. I'm going to keep the AC unit for another minute. Actually, we're probably good now, so we'll release that. Bleed and packs coming on. Okay, that's packs on board. We're still waiting on the bags to finish. It looks like they're about done. We should have pushed 2 minutes ago, so we're not doing horrible, actually. It's boarding completed. Let's get these doors buttoned up and get the heck out of here. Doors closing. Braking brake is confirmed set. Wheel chocks are removed. Let's go. Let's shove this on the legs page. Enter collision light, come on. Jetway is moving on out.
And welcome aboard flight 06.
Alright, before start checklist, please. Got, looks like 15.3 on board, 54 on board. Fuel pumps are on, center pumps are off. Passenger signs are on, window heat is on, hydraulic pumps are on, doors closed, lights are out. Pressurization, 35, 750, auto set. Auto brake is RTO, and stab trim 7.05 units set. Before start checklist complete.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Go ahead and hit the transponder here. About ready to start the push.
Locking gear.
Alright. Still waiting on GSX to get us going. Nose right.
Release parking brakes.
Okay. Parking brakes released. Pack's coming off.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Alrighty. Turning 2. Start valve open. And 2 rising. %, fuel coming in. Light off.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the front of the aircraft for a safety demonstration.
Hold pressure.
When your seatbelt light is on, please make sure that your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another. Tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. In the event that the seatbelt light is not on, we suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened in case of
56%, starter cutout.
There are
Star
several
5
emergency
closed.
exits on this aircraft. Please take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit may
Roll
be
back.
behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor-level lighting will guide you.
Isolate.
In the event that the cabin loses pressure,
Ventilate.
an oxygen mask will drop right in front of you. Start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your
Well,
nose and
I'm
mouth.
having that
Secure
same
the oxygen
view bug,
behind
so
your
it's
head.
not.
Tighten straps if necessary and breathe normally.
If
Although
it's
the
realistic
bag
that's
does not
causing
fit,
it.
oxygen is flowing to
I
the
don't know
mask.
what that
If
is.
you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your mask first and then assist others. Keep your
Okay.
mask on until a member of the crew advises you is safe to remove.
Oh, we'll just use
In the
this.
event that the pilot
Starting
decides
number
to
1.
take us for a swim, a fashionable life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests.
Start valve
When
open.
instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest.
N2
Put
rising.
it over your head. Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle at the front. Pull the strap to tighten. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when exiting the aircraft. If your life vest does not inflate automatically, blow into the mouth
Set
to
parking
manual
brakes.
inflation. Each vest is equipped with a whistle
25%.
and light.
Fuel in.
If
Parking brake
necessary,
set.
Hit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Please securely stow your personal items. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened and seat backs
Right
and
off.
tray tables are in their full upright position. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors
All
located
pressure.
in the lavatories is prohibited by law. All of this information can be found in the safety card located in the seat back in front of you. Please read it and let a cabin member know if you have any questions. Thank you for flying with us again, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
%, starter cutout. Star 5
Unlocking
closed.
gear.
Roll back.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear.
Flaps
Right
1.
is clear.
Has signal received. Alright, flight control check. Full left, full right, neutral. Full up, full down, neutral. Full left, full right, neutral. Still got that rudder pedal bug that I'll need to figure out at some point. I hopefully won't need it. Alrighty. Cool, so, for taxi checklist. Generators, on. Propy, on. Anti-ice, not required. Flight controls, free and correct. Flaps, 1 set, green light. Transponder, TARA. For taxi checklist complete. Jaeger traffic, Riptide 6, taxiing runway 05 via Alpha. Jaeger. Brakes off, let's go.
The cabin is ready.
Cool. Nope, that was my fault. Alright, there's 3 minutes since engine start. Full up, full down. Alright, takeoff config check complete. Reset the clock. Ding the cabin. For takeoff checklist. Takeoff config is checked. Packs, auto, bleeds are on. Altimeters 29902, set and cross checked, and transponder correction recall is checked. Before takeoff checklist complete. Jaeger traffic, Riptide 6, taking off from a 05 departure to the north. Jaeger. Okay. Entering the runway, lights. Come on. We'll get that auto throttle on. Arm heading select. Come on, airplane, you can do it. Approach path is clear. Let's get this airplane flipped around here. Man, that's a tight turnaround. Use differential thrust here. Okay, we're good. Rearm auto throttle. Start the clock. Engine's up to 40%. %37% stabilized. Toga. Thrust set. Airspeed alive. 80 knots. V1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Thousand feet, bug up. Flaps up. Go ahead and select, and actually gonna arm VNAV and LNAV. Get the airplane cleaned up. And you guys can come off. You guys can come off. Command A. Command A engaged. And that's our departure out of Charleston. Only a couple minutes late. Not bad. Alright, climb checklist please. Packs bleeds, auto and on. Pressurization is checked. Start switches are off. APU is off. Flaps up, no lights. Climb checklist complete. "10,000 feet, go ahead and ding the cabin if my...
Gentlemen, we have now passed 10,000
I don't have a cursor anymore because it keeps disappearing.
This is also a reminder to please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the duration of the flight and do not form a
There we
line
go.
with the lavatory. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi, you'll be directed to a page to pay a small fee for internet access. We do offer complimentary in-flight TV thanks to our partners. Connect to the Wi-Fi and you'll be able to access our wide range of free live TV and paid movie programming.
Go ahead and get some panel lighting going here. If I can see around my yoke. There we go. Turn that up a little bit.
Once you have turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, you can have it up and move around the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when you with unexpected turbulence.
That one up. Okay, my eyes cannot see that in that angle, so track IR off. There we go. Cool. Alrighty, there we are, climbing away happily. Again, this is going to be another short leg, so we'll be on the ground before we know it. Zero top for climb on the ND there. Or MFD. Airbus terms. Oops. If you guys have any questions about Coastal Airways at this point, feel free to DM me, email me, or go to our website. You can find a lot of information there. Or if you're so inclined, ask John at VRF Simmer or Jason, our CEO, at the FSBN channel or the Coastal Airways official Instagram. 18,000 standard, lights coming off. And this is probably where you guys heard about this YouTube channel anyway, but I do have an Instagram, Coastal Nate, same as my YouTube handle, and yeah, I'll be still uploading pictures there and stuff like that, and I will also notify there if I ever do any streams or participate in other people's streams. Alright, I'll let you guys sit back, relax, and enjoy the climb and out and cruise.